Hey guys, John here. It's Past is Alive. Welcome back and thanks for tuning in. Today's episode is going to be regarding the real Ghostbusters toy line, Haunted Humans. Now these were made by a company called Kenner in the spring of 1988. And if you're not familiar with Kenner, you probably played with their toys when you were younger. If you were a kid in the 70s, 80s, or 90s, Kenner produced Star Wars, Gargoyles, Batman the Animated Series, Terminator, RoboCop, all those toy lines, Mask, all those toy lines were made by Kenner in the 70s, 80s, and 90s until Kenner was bought by Hasbro in 2001. They went under in 2000. But really awesome toy line. The toys were always quality. I still have the majority of my toys on my parents' attic, which I might do a video on here pretty soon. Kenner toys that still have held up to this day, and you know, they survived hours and hours and hours of endless playtime. So it was an awesome toy line. They made awesome quality products. Hopefully you remember them, and comment down below and let me know some of your favorite Kenner products. But today's video is going to focus solely on the Haunted Humans series by the real Ghostbusters. So, but first we're going to do the rookie card giveaway from Sunday's video. So let's dive right into that. Okay guys, so first things first, we're doing the baseball card rookie giveaway from the last video based on the comments. So we're doing a YouTube random comment generator here, and we're starting off with lot number 3. So the winner here is going to win a Mike Mussina 91 Upper Deck, Craig Biggio 89 Tops, and Barry Larkin 87 Tops. And let's see who it is. We have 185 unique commenters for the last video. And the winner of lot number 3 is going to be Dredge 101. You are the winner of lot number 3, Dredge. So my email address is going to be in the description down below. So send me an email with what lot you won, and I will ship those out this week. Let's see who the winner of number 2 is. Number 2 was the Gary Sheffield, 89 Tops, Sammy Sosa, 1990 Fleer, and Randy Johnson, 89 Don Russ, rookies. Fingers crossed. That winner is going to be Quentin Brote. Hopefully I pronounced that right. You are the winner of lot number 2. Send me an email. My email address is thepastisalive.toys@gmail. It'll be in the description down below for you. Send me an email and I'll send those out this week. And the very last one we have for you, lot number 1. A very nice Ken Griffey Jr. 89 Don Russ rookie card. And a David Cohn 87 Don Russ. And a Roberto Alomar 88 Don Russ rated rookie. The winner of lot number 1 is $25 Perez. You are the winner of a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie and David Cohn and Roberto Alomar. Send me an email at thepastisalive.toys. It's in the description, and I will send those out to you this week. All right, so that's it for the giveaway. Now back to the toys. All right, so this is the entire series of Kenner's Haunted Humans, and these were always really awesome toys, like kind of like Transformers, that appear to be regular everyday citizens that just can turn very nasty very quickly, as you'll see here in a second. I'm going to start off with one of my personal favorites from when I was younger, and this guy is called Tombstone Tackle. As you can see, his transformation is pretty scary there. You bend him over basically, and his entire back comes out and turns into a mouth, and eyes pop out of his back. It's pretty crazy. I'm going to show you a commercial here for him.
Wanted, Tombstone Tackle. He's no hero.
Definitely had this guy when I was younger. and play with them all the time. And the basic Real Ghostbusters card with the figures that came out on the same time that were out. You got the Firehouse, which you'll see in another video. Full Speed Ahead, always liked that guy when I was younger. Of course, the original Ecto one. And the rest of the Haunted Human series and some other different vehicles and accessories. And the awesome Ghost Zapper film cartridge. You can find those now on eBay. They're not too expensive, the mail-away ones for this particular accessory. You can see up there they have the directions, the instructions on how to transform him into a crazed beast. But I think all in all, this guy was probably my favorite when I was younger. He's also unpunched. I mean, trying to find this guy now on the card is pretty difficult. If you do, usually the card's beat up or punched. As you can see, this one has never been hung on a shelf or sold in the store or anything else. This is basically directly from the shipping container to a collector or something of that sort, and eventually ended up in my hands. So if you find something that's unpunched for a good price, you should probably go for it. I mean, these are selling for a lot of money now. I got most of this set off a private seller, I think, for about 180 bucks for, I think, 4 of them maybe. So that was a really good deal, because nowadays I feel like they sell for a lot more when you do see them, especially when they're unpunched, as this ex-cop Ghost is as well. And I had this guy when I was younger too. You can see he looks like a regular officer, but I wouldn't try to approach him for anything at all, because that's what you're going to deal with, as you see in this commercial.
Wanted, ex-cop. He's not on your side.
That's the ex-cop Ghost. There's his instructions on how to transform him. Basically, just you pull on his upper body and legs, and his insides basically split open there, exposing his skeleton. And there you have all the same figures and whatnot from the last card, and the also mail away for the cartridge and that. But he's also unpunched, so very, very good condition. This guy, you have a nice firm sealed bubble here. So this guy would, I don't know, someone would probably pay about 75 bucks for this guy on eBay. I would say maybe even a little more, depending. When I originally got into collecting Real Ghostbusters figures, this guy was probably about 30 bucks. So I would say he's probably doubled in price since I started collecting 6-7 years ago. And next we have one of my favorites also from when I was a kid, the Terror Trash Ghost. And as you can see, he looks like a regular garbage man until you lift the trash can up and put it over his head, and he turns into almost like a praying mantis dragonfly hybrid with some gnarly chompers there and wings dash out. As you can see there, lift the can up, put it on his head. It's really cool toy line. I love these. I don't have any of them loose right now, or else I would show you. I had some and I sold them. I mostly collect Ghostbusters stuff on the card these days. I don't have too much loose stuff laying around. This guy's also unpunched and in really good condition, so pretty firm bubble. It's sealed the card pretty well there. So that is Terror Trash Ghost, and here's a commercial for him.
Each sold separately. They're running out fast.
Okay, so these last 3, also another of my favorites from when I was a kid. This one was always awesome, and I feel like creeped me the hell out when I was younger. This is Granny Gross Ghost. And she looks like a normal looking, I don't know, librarian. Until you piss her off, then you deal with that. Crazed librarian who's possessed by some sort of ghost. And she is also unpunched. So, really good condition. The card is not really dents or dings in the corners or anything. And the bubble has a little bit of lifting there in the corner, but it's not too bad. It can be pretty common for figures of this age, and these are 30 years old now. So, and there's her instructions. You basically pull on her head, and her insides just flip open there and expose another eyeball, and her jaws just come out. So, pretty cool.
Wanted, Granny Gross. She's no sweet old lady.
And then we have Hard Hat Horror. And I think I definitely had him when I was younger too, or maybe a friend had him. He was always pretty cool too. And he's really the only one that came with a external accessory there. He came with an axe. But regular construction worker that changes into a bat vampire hybrid, I guess. I don't know. Pretty crazy. So for him, it's basically the same thing. His head actually flips into his body and exposes his gnarly face there, and then the wings flap out. But this guy actually is punched, as you can tell there. Really hard to find one that's unpunched. Pretty hard. These guys are even tough to find, just in this condition as it is. So pretty cool. That's Hard Hat Horror Ghost. No commercials for him that I could find. And last of all, we have Mail Fraud Ghost. And look at that. His body separates in half and exposes his jaws there. Looks like an innocent mailman until you piss him off too. This guy's also punched as well. I feel like he's not too expensive. I think you could probably, if you're lucky, you can find one on eBay for probably $40-45 in this condition. Somewhere around there. I forget what I paid for him. This might have been that lot that I got off of a private seller. Or I got 4 or 5 in that lot. So he's pretty easy to transform into this terrifying thing. Basically just push up on his upper body and there you go. Really cool though. Eyes come out of his chest there, out of his shirt. So that is it for the Haunted Humans toy line. And check those out. I have plenty more Kenner Ghostbusters on the card. So I'm going to separate them in different videos. But that's it for this one. So stay tuned. I have tons of new toy videos coming for you. I am going to be putting up flea market videos or antique mall videos, whatever ends up happening this weekend. You're going to see those videos this weekend. So stay tuned for those. They should be interesting. And I think on Thursday, I'm going to do a live stream here. So I have, this is a strictly vintage channel only here. So we have a bunch of wax boxes, baseball wax boxes here. I'd like to just crack one of those open, rip the packs open for you, and do a live stream out of it. Let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, there's a bunch to pick from. We have 92 Topps Kids. I think this is 93 Studio. We have a box of 93 Stadium Club Series 2, 1990 Bowman with Frank Thomas, rookie, and Sosa, and a couple other ones. We have 1992 Studio, which has some decent insert cards. This one's actually 48 packs, so that's pretty crazy. 1993 Leaf, not a real lot going on that set, some insert cards. I believe this is 1992, or no, this is 93 Triple Play. Box of those, 91 OPG. Is a recent box from Antique Mall. This is 1997 Leaf. These are pretty cool too. There's probably some decent insert cards in this set, so I wouldn't mind cracking that open. 97 Collector's Choice and 92 Upper Deck, which is a pretty bland set all around, unless you find I think DiMaggio autograph is in there maybe. So comment down below, and if you're interested in that and want to see me live stream it, let me know what box of cards that you'd like to watch me rip open, and I'll definitely do that. So thanks for tuning in, you guys, and more giveaways are on the way, so keep an eye out for those in future videos, and I will see you next time.